This is our head-to-head MUT team with our 86 overall squad. There are some improvements that need to be made. Oh, looks like I lost an ear pad earlier. Give me just a second. You know what? We'll just put it on like that. Alright. So, if you guys noticed from the last game, there is, we are 2-1 now. I tried to... Let me just turn this up a little bit. That's my voice. But here we go. Okay. So, we tried to broadcast it, but something went wrong. So I ended up just playing the game. I did run a kick return on the way back. I wish I had video proof on that, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into this game. It's 2-1. We're trying not to lose. We got such a badass squad. I got more players to actually add to the squad, but we're really not trying to lose. While this is loading up, I'm going to try to hit up my opponent on the NFFA just to see if I can get something going. Shout out to my brother. He just had his baby, so I'm an uncle for the third time. First on his side, the we're aware of. But I'm proud of the guy. This is my youngest, my second to youngest. So I've got 3 brothers, 2 of them with kids. The other one, not so much. All right, where's my right here?
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
All right, there we go. Oh, now that the game started, it's getting a little loud, huh? Voice. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're kicking off perfect. That's what we like to see. Okay.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, let's see. What do we got? Let's give this a shot.
Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Good job,
well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Play action. It's Newton. Finding time. He's going to go up top again.
Give me that. We need to pick that.
Incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
We got Cam.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. Defense. He's known for his hands defensively.
Gotta get those picks,
just
man.
Brings up 4th down.
Oh, he's going for it on 4th? Get out there. Wreak some havoc.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Newton. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
All right. So, you know, I got to learn how to not... I'm going to try not to hit this button here. We need to learn to not do that.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson.
So after we see our hole
not
right
much of a
there.
hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard
4
line.
yards.
Give him
Not
4
bad.
yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down,
There we see our
Peterson.
hole.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Newton on 3rd down. Throwing for his
Way to
running
catch
back,
that,
and he's
Pat,
got him complete.
Peterson.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when
Where are
they're
we on
blitzing
14?
like that, running
Let's see if
back
we can make
usually a
this
good
happen.
spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
You saw
that
one
was
coming. It's
my
intercepted,
bad.
thrown back across his body. A great
That
read,
was
and it's
my
picked
stupidness.
off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
I
the
should've thrown it
football
away,
back. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And this
I think we
offense
know.
last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
You know what? I was too busy trying to get a hold of my
feel good when you know you've got a
Facebook
defense
opponent
making
that
stands
I
like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen
forgot
up
to
things a
check
little
out
bit, won't it? Maybe
which
you'll play a
marker
little bit
that would
better the
be.
next time you have the ball.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Newton takes it himself. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. On 1st down, Murray. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Maluga needs to get that stop, though.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I'm good with that.
And down he'll go at the 25.
One of my options sold.
Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what we want. Okay. And
they come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
Oh, he caught it. Norman,
can you press? Down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the gain there. And that's good for a Miami 1st down.
That was a good, strong run for a first down, and they are just dominating right now on this drive. They've stayed on the field, which consequently means the opposition's offense can't get out there and score any points.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'm okay with doing this.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him.
Okay,
so
well,
when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Time to step aside. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They go back to Murray on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let him run the ball very well at all.
I moved it.
They gave up a nice game
I
there.
said let's go
I
down.
doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back to throw, Newton. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back.
All right, 4th down, let's stop
He'll
him.
be a couple yards shy of the red
Let's
zone
stop
here
him.
at the 22-yard line.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Newton now to throw. Looking for the tight end, Olsen.
That works.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Aldon Smith with the pick.
His guys will get the football back. So out come the Raiders. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in.
Oh!
Force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Damn, you are
the
not doing
Dolphins
so
offense
good.
now working their way back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
Watch Cam.
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball.
There you
offense,
go.
had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Right there. Let's go.
They'll run here. It's Murray.
Oh, I got
get 2
through
there, but on
the
3rd
line.
and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Newton on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
He got in.
Greg Olsen, as the first half is winding down, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he knocks it through.
All right. 2 mistakes on my end, throwing the ball.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Let's see what we can do on this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's try that.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Brown, the lone receiver, left. A final shot before the break. Newton looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you across the country to Orlando, standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, so both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return
25.
here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Thank you.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good gain of 14
luck.
there, and it moves to James.
That was luck.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Newton.
Again.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted
I am just throwing interceptions all over the place.
There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They'll come out in the pistol. They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson.
Oh my God.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They've been on fire today.
Oh my God.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
This is
a great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Wow. That was me.
And out come the Dolphins now. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
I was trying to hold
and
on.
they hope it'll be
I actually hit the wrong one.
Right?
That's why it was a tap.
Take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. We've got a 3rd and 11. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Green with a catch left side.
Why are we not down below, guys? Where are my Blues?
Down at the 6. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. Again, it's Murray. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4th down territory.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Back now in the East Bay. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
I just want to score once.
And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point.
No interceptions. Score once.
I think
know
that's
that
too
I
much to
suck.
ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 1st down, Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Finally.
And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. He'll get the football here. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. And Newton's going to keep it. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Jumping over the
a
pile.
Field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. Desperation time, Newton. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Good job, Fowler. I did not expect you to catch
Justin
that.
Fowler taking it in. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And the Dolphins are going to recover.
Got it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They go with Murray again.
And we knew where it was going. No, just let him go. Just let him go. That's what we deserve.
Give him a gain of 37.
We knew where it was going. Still let him run, guys.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They'll try to run it in with Murray. A huge loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
But we all know that the instinct is to fight for every possible yard and try and pick something up. But every now and then you got to know when to turn off your instinct. Okay, in this situation, find a way to go down and save some yardage. I mean, quarterbacks do it all the time, right? Play up, we don't have it, just take the sack, fight for another down. In this case, though, he kept trying to make something happen, and that loss of yardage, it changes field position, changes everything you're trying to do on offense, really puts him in a bad spot.
3rd and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. And 3 yards on the carry. There's his defense.
That does this team season.
4th and goal.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the first down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a first down.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 61 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, Charles, there's an old saying, don't let a loss beat you twice.
All right, so there was that. That ends the series for this team. I'll make a couple upgrades in just a moment. Let's see what our prizes are and what was sold. I only got 20,000, so all my small stuff sold. Okay. So what did we get here? Let's go take a look. Ultimate Team. So it's going to tell us what our... Here we go. Head-to-head win pack. So we got a pack with 3 1750. Alright. Auction sold. Away uniforms. And D. Harris. And that's it. I thought we got one more thing for winning 2 games. Nope. Alright, guys. Alright, I'm going to start up probably another one just a bit, but I'm going to end the broadcast here, and we'll go from there. And we'll see you guys in a bit.